first down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense not pressing this time. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Lacy. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Inside the 10. Great move in the open field. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Lacey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to throw. It's Burks. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Burks. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Missouri. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, one of the ways a quarterback does a good job of making sure all the receivers are alive and in play is you never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, you survey the field, look at the coverage, and here he finally finds the right guy for a nice pickup.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Well, these hard to handle on the edge. That's him. He comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Burks. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will put it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Raiola. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Raiola. There's a shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Quarterback looking to scramble. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Burks. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They go with a direct snap. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. He'll spot it near the 30. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back in motion now. To the air, it's Burks. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The punt team making their way on the field. Bringing you back, it's Hawkins. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Breaking free at the 35. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. As a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Missouri will have the first down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Correct snap to the back. Running through the tackle. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Burks. Receiver makes the grab.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Caught near the goal line. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the important extra point try here to make this a 2-score game. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Raiola. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time it's complete. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Gators are going to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work with a 44.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA